What up, y'all? All right, let's dive right in. I ain't got too much time on my timer. So, there is this video out, okay? I'm sure most of y'all have seen it. If you haven't, go look at it, okay? It's not a hoax. It's not a conspiracy theory. It's not Photoshop. It's not none of that, okay? I'm telling you this for with absolute certainty, okay? These things have been foretold, all right? Now they're just being unveiled, okay? And they're coming to pass at a rapid speed. So, as soon as I saw this, or it was brought up in my spirit, right? The part in Revelation about the stars falling from the sky, right? 111 on my timer, right? And about when Satan and the rebellious angels that fed into his nonsense and were casted out of heaven with him, right? They were thrown to the earth, right? So there's a verse that says that the stars of heaven, something about the stars of heaven being fallen from the heavens or something like that, right? Paraphrase. Now this video, this thing that happened, this crash in Las Vegas, okay? This sighting was seen right after this crash, right after, okay, in somebody's backyard, all right? And they recorded this demonic creature in their backyard, okay? They're body snatchers, all right? The fallen are body snatchers, okay? Now you've got, okay, just like we are, okay, God's chosen, just like we are human and we are angel as well, right? Earth angels, right? Be careful of entertaining strangers, right? Because you may be entertaining an angel unaware, right? That's us, okay? And we have God's DNA, right? And we know Satan copies what God does, right? But he perverts it, okay? So that goes back to these Anunnaki, okay? Those are the fallen angels, okay? That were in Samaria and everywhere else back in the day, okay? And still today, all right? Now they're over governments, over countries, you know what I'm saying? And they're hybrid beings, okay? They were mixing back then, right? And they've been doing it all the way up into this time, right? This is why God brought the flood, right? Giants and other mutant type creatures that were created, right? Due to mixing DNA, okay? So you have beings walking around here that are half human, okay, half reptilian, all right? Believe it or not, okay? I mean, let's be realistic about this, okay? The Bible talks about it and it is true, all right? You have that's the word mankind in the Bible. That's kind of what it says to me, right? That you got man, right, right, and then you got mankind, okay. So there's all of these different species of terrestrial beings, if you will, right, which are nothing but demonic, okay, that have mixed with human DNA or been mixing with human DNA, right? Think of the Matrix, okay? Think of the Matrix. how all of those people were in those incubators type thing that Neo was in, right? And they were asleep, right? They have the same type of thing, right? Where they're artificially creating these subhumans. Like, they're not really humans, okay? They're they have human DNA mixed with fallen angel DNA or reptilian DNA. You get what I'm saying? And these demonic beings, they morph into other beings saying that they're coming here for peace or to help or whatever. They're all in cahoots. Okay. They're all in cahoots. Okay. This video, you guys check that video out. I'm telling you. Okay, this is gonna give you, it's gonna wake you up to the seriousness of the world we're living in, right? If you haven't been yet, this is going to wake you up to the seriousness of the world that we live in. It is not the world that people think it is, that the world has been portraying it to be. No, it's called the world stage for a reason. Okay, the world stage. Okay, news media. Okay, music, any type of media. Okay, it's controlled. All right, it's controlled with narratives that they want to send people down. Okay, even with conspiracy theories. Okay, they know what they're doing. They do this on purpose. Okay, and hide everything in plain sight. So go check that video out if you haven't seen it already. Okay, and you're gonna see what time it is. All right, you are going to see exactly what time it is. All right, let this be a reminder of what you were here for. Ding ding, you hear that? Let this be a reminder of who you are, right? What God sent you here for, right? The authority, the power that you have, right? Because this war is coming. We're already in a spiritual battle, right? Spiritual warfare. But this physical war is coming. These demonic armies that are being built, yeah, they're coming. Okay. And like I said before, people are going to be looking for us. The same people that doubted us, that betrayed us, that mocked us, that said, "Where's your God now?" They're going to be looking for us. Why? Because we're the connection to the Most High that they don't have. Okay? And that when they had the chance to, they didn't take it up. Right? So then they would have to be looking for us to try to come through us to get to God, since they didn't take it upon themselves to go to God themselves, right? To speak to God themselves, to commune with God themselves. They stayed on the demonic track, okay? They stayed on the demonic track, all right? Just like Jesus was a middleman for man, right? To speak with God, right? And all the prophets, right? Same thing with you and I, okay? Except for after Jesus, his sacrifice, right? He sacrificed his life for us to be reconciled back to the Father, right? After that, there was no middleman needed, right? Because we're reconciled to the Father. We can speak to the Father ourselves, right? But people who are X'd out from speaking to the Father, right? Those who ignored the Father, his warnings, his chastisement, his ways of escape, right? His help, ignored his help, right? Or the fact that he even exists, right? But when they get into something, they call his name out, right? Okay, so that tells you something right there as well, right? They know better. Okay, so check that video out, all right, and just let it be a point of reference to the seriousness of the times that we're living in, all right, because it's about to be more than prophetic words and prophecies coming to pass. Like, it's about to be signs, miracles, and wonders. Okay, it's about to be impossible feats that mankind cannot even imagine. Okay, God is about to show out in his children's lives. God is about to show out and prove who he is all on his own, and who he is in our lives. People are about to see it. They're seeing it now, but they're about to feel it. You get what I'm saying? They're about to feel it. You've seen it, now you're going to feel it. Got me? All right. Love y'all. Talk to y'all later. Peace.